Alright. Tonight we're going to do a little quick version of shrimp poor boy. A little warm out today. Felt like having a little sandwich or something tonight. And then, like I said, this is a quick thing. I'm not doing any other sides. Just bought some little Cajun spiced herb and spiced chips just to go on side with it. It's Friday night, so I got to work tomorrow. So, but I am going to make a chipotle aioli to go with the poor boy. Poor boy, for people who don't know, is a New Orleans sandwich. It's served on some French bread. And they do oysters. It's usually like some kind of fried seafood. You know what I mean? I know I've seen a show where they did a roast beef one before, I think. But usually just some kind of fried seafood, little mayo or aioli, little lettuce. Some people, I guess, do tomatoes, onion on there. You know, I'm not from there. I'm here in Kentucky. So, but anyway, I got a little. Well, let's go with this chipotle aioli first. So, little mayo, and the aioli is just a fancy word for a garlic mayonnaise. So, but chipotles, for people who don't know, is a smoked jalapeno. So I got me a can of, you can find them in the Mexican aisle. Yeah. And I'm not going to use the actual pepper. I'm just going to use they come in this sauce. They call it adobo sauce. But it's still got that smoky flavor. Anyway, it's hard to see right there. There you go. Oh, it's some just poured out. Anyway, I'm going to put a little bit at a time. Remember, when you're cooking, making anything, you can always add. You can hardly ever take out, you know what I mean? So it's best to start with a little bit, and like I said, you can always add. But so I got a little bit of that chipotle and some mayo in there right now. I'm gonna add some garlic. Like I said, this is a speed version, so got this minced garlic, little organic minced, super fine minced garlic. And I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice to mine. So technically you call it a lemon chipotle aioli. I just want a little bit of that acidic bite to it in there. Rolled my lemon up, breaks up the juices. Put it in my little juicer here. That bad boy had a lot of juice there. That's good. Hate sometimes you get the ones, man, and have nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? I almost want to take them back to the store and be like, man, what the hell is going on with the citrus? Anyway, so I'm going to give that a little mix. Like I said, this is going to be the dressing for the sandwich. Instead of just using plain old mayonnaise or whatever, this will give it a little. Tell you what, we're going to switch out. Going to the mini whisk. Break up any lumps of that mayo. And it's hard. I'm trying to show you guys the best I can. I'm still new to this, so I'm practicing, you know what I mean? I don't have a camera person. The tripod I got is a little bitty one that came with a camera, not a camcorder, so I'm going to invest in a big tripod so I can get better shots. So, you want a consistency like that, and I'm going to check. It looks like I'm going to need more lemon juice. Well, it's got a little, not too bad. Maybe a little more that adobo sauce. And like I said, chipotles are a smoked jalapeno pepper, and they got some bite to them. So, like I said, I'm not using the pepper. So I don't want chunks in there. I just want a smooth little spread from to go on top. And I'm gonna add a little touch of salt, not too much. A little cracked black. And like I say, you can always add, and you always want to taste. I'm using my fingers for me at home, so there you go. Tastes good. So I mean, very simple, man. A little mayonnaise, the adobo sauce that comes with the chipotle pepper, lemon juice or lime juice, whatever you want. And like I say, aioli is just basically little mayonnaise, garlic. You can make your own mayo. It's a whole nother demo. But you can go anywhere from there. Add basil to it, and then you got a basil aioli. Cilantro. I mean, you know, the sky's the limit for, you know, stuff, any kind of sandwiches or seafood, whatever you want to use it for. Got to have French this ain't a baguette. It's actually a French. It came with a twin loaf type thing. I like these for a poor boy. It's a little bit wider. And that's the classic, I believe, down there. Correct me if I'm wrong. If not, it might be a true baguette, but I'm going to bake this in the oven. I'm going to cut it in half because I'm making 2 sandwiches out of it. So, I'm going to split it down like so. Not going all the way through because I'm going to just stuff that bad boy, you know what I'm saying? But I am going to take a little bit of, where's that right here? A little melted butter. Just to brush it down. Because I got my oven preheated to 350 or 375. I'm going to throw it in there. Get some heat on it, you know what I mean? Get a little crisp, because you want a soft inside but like a crispy chewy texture on the outside. So we got our aioli is done. Right here I got little Cajun cornmeal mix for my shrimp. And then basically it's just corn flour. You can buy it. Like I said, this is a speedy version, so I did buy this. I think it was like Andy's or one of the Louisiana ones. Just basically cornmeal, spices, you know, Cajun spices, you know, paprika, garlic, onion powder, stuff like that. Smells good. I tasted it. It's got a little bite to it. You know, if you don't have that, if you do got cornmeal at home, if I was going to make it from scratch, you know, you could buy a Cajun spice blend, just whisk that in there, or you can add your own paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, anything you want to. I just saved the trouble, said to hell with it. It's Friday night, I got to work tomorrow in the kitchen, so I got some shrimp right here. These were peeled and deveined. So I already got them peeled and deveined. They're 21-20 count, so they're not little bitty, you know what I mean? Meaning 21-20 or 21-25 count, meaning you get 21 or 20 to 25 shrimp per pound, and this was exactly a pound, so I got like 25 shrimp in there, you know what I mean? If you ever see like 31 to 40, that's, you know, 31 to 40 shrimp per count. And the higher up it goes, the smaller the shrimp is, you know. And the biggest ones you get are called U10s, and that means 10 or under shrimp per pound, and them things are huge. But I find these 21 to 25 counts perfect, you know, that way you actually get a bite of a shrimp, you know, instead of buying those sissy ass little like 50 count shrimp or whatever some people buy. And as my boy Paper Cuts, shout out to him, would say, you know, don't be a bum. If you're going to cook, you know what I'm saying, get yourself the the good stuff. Don't be a cheap ass about it, you know. So that's the basics. I got my fryer on over here. Let's see, I got that bad boy on at 375. So oil's already good and hot. I'm gonna toss these shrimps in the mix, but first, real quick, I'll shred up some lettuce. I'm sure everybody knows how to do that, but I got time when the bread's in the oven. And this is just some romaine. You can use iceberg. Hell, you can even buy the package that's already shredded. I had this already in the fridge, so one less thing to buy when I got off today. And I'm just cut the romaine in half. I'm just gonna shred it up. Cut it in half and then I split it down the middle. And like I say, you can add onion, tomato if you want to. I think I got a little tomato, I might do that. But most people stick strictly, I think, with the lettuce down there. Or if they're doing a roast beef po' boy, they might hook it up a little bit more. But basically, you know, this is just to tell you what po' boy sandwich is. The oyster po' boys are great. They do catfish po' boys. We don't really have a New Orleans place here in Bowling Green. There's one place that I don't know if they do po' boys or not. But anyway, I don't go there that much, or really not at all. So you got your lettuce, you got your chipotle aioli right there, which easy to make and really good. You can use that, man, for fish tacos, all kinds of stuff. But it's going to be perfect for these po' boys. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put some shrimp in here. Let me see. Yeah, cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do one sandwich now. Hook up some shrimp. Gotta love the shrimp. They just toss it. I didn't even soak them in anything. I rinsed them. Because you're not really looking for a thick, you know, super thick double dip crust or whatever like you do with chicken, or you know what I mean. This is going to be that light kind of crispness. I mean, I guess you could soak them in buttermilk or little egg wash if you wanted to, if you wanted a thicker crust. But I think then, you know, if you think about it, it's going to the crust will slide off of the shrimp. Just like if you bite into a piece of chicken, fried chicken, you know, sometimes the whole thing comes off that was soaked in buttermilk. This is just going to coat, like I said, a light dusting when you fry it. Really want to taste the shrimp. There goes the train. So I'm going to let these chill out, hang out a little bit.